Good afternoon, my people. Thank you for coming back to another video, Tony Montana. This video is going to be educational. We are going to look into dog psychology, dog mentality, looking at things from a dog's point of view, analyzing a situation, and removing the human sensitivity, the human lack of understanding of canine behavior, and just pointing out the things that are very obvious to people that are experienced with dogs, but may not be so obvious to the layman. So we are going to look at this video. This video occurred, this was recorded several years ago. This video is about 6 years old, so it's at least 6 years old, the video, the original video. This was in the time when the ice bucket challenge was going on, and people all over the world was throwing cold water or icy water or water with ice in it. It's just part of their challenge. And the situation is where this is a lady that is a grandma, and her grandkids are going to come and throw bucket water all on top of her. And from what I gathered through the video, after the video, this is the grandma is at the kid's house. It's not the other way around. They're not visiting the kids, and the dog you will see there, it's really not the grandmother's dog. It's the dog of the children. And again, the dog is in his house. The dog is his yard, his territory, or her. I'm not sure if it's a male or female. The dog is in their territory, and so it matters. It would be a little bit different if the dog was visiting and it was a strange territory. But here the children and the dog are in their territory according to the dog. Remember, we are going to focus on how the dog is seeing things, not how people are looking at things. So here, as I said, the lady's sitting down, preparing herself for the cold water to be thrown on top of her. You'll see some behavior that are first going to let you see the whole situation, and then we'll break it down. Here we go. And that's when the dog, and I'll move it away for the people that are sensitive to those type of things. Hopefully we don't have too many sensitive people here, because these things that do happen. I'm back to the square one. And again, you saw the situation, and here, if you hear the whole video, her husband, the lady's husband, grandpa, is screaming, "This dog is going to the pound." Obviously, from the situation, it seemed like, oh, it was a unprovoked dog attack on the person. You see how bad these dogs are, blah, blah, blah. Well, let me break it down to you from the point of view of the animal. Okay, so we have to remember, these are animals. These are dogs that should not be treated as humans. That should not be expected to act like humans. And we should be understanding, or at least look to understand, the psychology, the mentality of the dog you're owning. Again, this is the dog's property, the dog's kids. The kids are part of his pack. So you saw that the children were throwing things at the person. We're going to call her person at this moment because, again, the dog doesn't know the relation, doesn't know that it's grandma, doesn't know they're playing around, doesn't know any of this, because that part of socialization apparently wasn't done enough or not done at all. So to the dog, when grandma was screaming and shaking her head and that, when with the head water, all that seems aggressive action. Let's give you a little bit again. See, all that screaming and this movement so far not, but when she starts shaking her head like that and making those sounds, those are sounds of either a distressed being or an angry being, and what she is going to do next is even worse. You see how she suddenly got up on top of him See him already. Whoa! And she's about to elbow him. In the video, you see him a slight elbow to the face of the dog, but the dog got close to it because she suddenly got up, and that getting up, it is an aggressive behavior. Like, I give you an example of my own dogs. When when they're not listening to me, they're playing rough or whatever, and I'm telling them to stop or leave it or whatnot, and they're not listening. All I have to do is get up quickly and look at them. I don't have to, but all of the gesture of me getting up quickly and posturing, that is enough for the dog to understand that I am voicing a dominant behavior. I'm voicing a dominant act. I'm in here, and not just, she just didn't just get up or she's about to get up. She also got over the kid, and that is also an aggressive action to a dog. If you hover over a dog like this, like the person is doing, the dog, if the dog is, it will show you submission. If it's your dog, more than likely will show you submission because it's reading that you're being dominant over it. And here, remember, dogs think, what does it look like? That the kid maybe get bitten. Okay, that's something I didn't mention in the Spanish version. I forgot to mention this. Here, it may seem like, all right, this lady's gonna bite my child or my one of my pack. This is how it looks. Okay, big difference from what you saw at the beginning. These indications that the lady elbowed the dog didn't care about that. If the dog just wanted to bite, it had the arm right there and then. But his intention, the dog's intention, was to stop an attack on the child. This seems to have been an aggressive interaction according to the dog, and that's, see, and here the dog is already looking to do what you guys saw the dog did. So I would say, unfortunately, this dog probably went to the pound because the grandfather, the lady's husband, was screaming to the dog needed to go to the pound. Unfortunately, this dog probably got killed for doing what the dog thought it was the proper thing to do, protect the child. In other situation, probably would have been, the dog would have been hero. If it would have been a strange person trying to hurt the kid, and the dog saved the kid, the dog would have been a hero. But because the situation happened to this person was not a stranger, it was grandma, and they were playing, but the situation seemed similar. So you have to understand the dog. You really can't expect the dog to think like a human. And in this situation, I think the dog just needed to be indoors or on a leash so that this situation didn't go how it went. I hope you had some sort of keys here, some pointers on how to deal with your children, this type of handling. Because even with me and dogs that I've had in the past, I can't have people wrestling around me or play fighting around me because the dog will bite, even though the dog normally won't bite. Look, if the dog was still being a protective animal, might bite to protect or think that needs to protect me or needs to protect my surroundings, or might just get excited from, if there people are play fighting, they might get excited and want to play fight as well, but with teeth. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy this video. This is an educational video. I need to do more educational videos. I will be putting a video up. I will make a video first of helping people with Pitbull puppies and young children. I want to make sure that people that are getting these dogs are able to train the dogs and the children to live happily together. But that will be another video. I hope you enjoy this one, and please do like the video. I do enjoy seeing that people enjoy the content I'm giving them. This is educational. This is again, to understand the American Pitbull Terrier and dogs in general. This is Tony Montana. Until next time.